Alright, so we got some hpal Feral 2s matches, and looks like we're queuing into a mirror with a disciplined priest. And this is Goreki and Beanslayer. We faced them, I think, 2 times before this, and we beat them twice. They tried something different every time. So it looks like this is the time where they tried to CC me and kill my Feral, but it didn't work out, as you'll see. So right here I'm just distancing myself because I know he wants to push in. He wants me to be in there for those spheres, because he knows I'm melee wings, because they have tried to route us both down, and I prefer melee wings for this, for the extra damage and heal Oom. So I'm just trying to keep up judgments, hodge the priest as much as I can, get trinkets and all that good stuff. So when I do push in, it's usually when I have a hodge and my Feral is topped. I do not want to push in when my Feral is low health, because when I get bashed and then to a fear, and he's obviously not dotting me, so it's not going to break. I don't think he's running Incarn here, so that's probably why I just wings. I think he ran Incarn one time, and then I noticed he wasn't running Incarn. Trying to line the fear, not going to happen. As you can see, he's not really dotting me. I have a priest dot on me, but unfortunately it's not going to break the fear. So here I'm going to trinket, I think. Yep. Trinket instantly. Love being human. So I want to trinket right there because I have wings up. If my wings falls, as it is right now, I would have a hard time recovering from that. And I got a hodge on there, so it looks like his mana is about half. I'm a little bit ahead of the mana game right now. And the way we want to do this is my Feral is... I've taught him very well. I've taught him very well on what to do versus matchup, because we can lose very easily. Especially if the priest mind controls, but luckily he isn't. Even if the Feral plays a main here. So right here I'm going to sack. That's when you really want to save your sack. It's for those CC chains. You got to rely on your Feral's wall, Bear form to live, 10% out of that so you can get that sack off. You don't want to sack too early because you might not need it. And also I am Defender, so I can usually sustain for a little bit and try to hold cooldowns. Not much going on here. I'm just kind of playing with the priest, waiting for DRs. Oh, there's PS. I immediately swap back to the priest. There's no point of hitting it at PS, as it will heal him, and we don't do as much damage anyways, so it's better just to swap off and keep the pressure going, make him go through his mana. So here I'm probably just going to stay back even with wings. Oh, I get bashed. So I know I don't have a sack for him, so I am a little bit scared because it's getting hard to top him and he's starting to kite. But then again, I do have Bubble, I do have Bop for him and everything like that. So I knew I had my my cast proc up there for my Holy Light, so I knew if I got a Holy Light off, it would get him topped off pretty well. We're looking pretty good. He's having a hard time topping off the Feral, and they both have no trinket. So I don't have a trinket, and I have human come up in 15, which is good.
Counter.
Here they're kind of getting spread out. They're not stacked as much, which is kind of good for me, honestly, because I don't want to be pushed in there. If I can wings on the Feral while he's not by the priest and not get fear, that's really good. I'm in a really I just bubbled that. That was a sticky situation. That's okay. I just need to get out of that fear. I'm not really worried about him MDing that bubble. Because I do have sack up in 25. So it looks like the game's going to be coming to an end soon. So I even triggered that right away. I'm pretty much just, we're trying to work this out, and we don't have much time left. They don't have much time left. It's kind of just a race at this point. But if you look at the health pools, we look significantly better at the minute.
Survival instincts. Psychic
then I get feared. No dots on me, so it's not going to break. But I do have sack coming back up here. And I believe I do use it. Yeah, and then the Feral's coming close to me. I don't want to get kicked, so I just sack him right there. I'm not going to take the chance of get, kicked or stunned, anything like that. So I sack him. I do have a hodge. I'm waiting to get in line. And then we do finish off the Feral. And then I do emote him right there because he does play prop paladin in 3s. So every game I've been emoting him, teabagging him. Everything I can. Anybody who plays prop ally deserves to probably not, become infertile. That's you shouldn't be playing tanks in 3s. So we're like 26, 22 MMR. Like we've got. I think we started getting them at 2580-ish or something. We've won games. They were about the same as us when they started. So we haven't gotten too much MMR off them. But here's the second game. And so I'm guessing they'll try something different again. They've tried rotting, they've tried going my Feral twice, they've tried riding twice, and then this time you're gonna see they actually decide to train me, which works decently well, but it kind of backfires them in a way. So here I'm just gonna play it out the same as I would, but since they're going me, I can kind of be in there because I'm not worried about me being feared. It's just gonna break, and then I could probably dispel my Feral if I can. Looks like he stuns me right there on the Fear, so they're actually in voice. I'm guessing they're in voice. They had to be. So I'm just gonna be wary here. I still have. Looks like I walled earlier. I probably walled that stun. Get a Hodge here. So it looks like they're riding down pretty hard because Beanslayer isn't locking down my Feral. So we're riding them down pretty hard. So I bopped this. The reason I bopped this is because I want to get out the sun, and he already kicked me, so he has no Skull Bash up. So I can bop that and be 100% fine. If he would have dispelled and he had kick up, I'd be very scared. But right there, he didn't have a kick. I just bopped out of it. He could dispel it. I don't care. I can free cast. I do kick there, and we're looking pretty good. I don't know if the priest is running a different spec here or what, but they are riding down very hard. This is a very Mongo strat from them, and it's not going very well because
survival instincts.
See, he pops the defensive like that, and I immediately swap off because we are such a pressure building comp of riding the team down. I bubble there just to keep up pressure because they are just riding so hard, and I don't want to have to get low and get MD'd low. I'd rather just do it offensive and have a Hodge coming back up. And the main reason is because of that Hodge. I knew the Hodge was coming up. I knew we could finish him off right here. And oh, he doesn't go down actually. So I get kicked, I'm fine. I have Trinket back up, so yep, I Trinket this. That's why I'm not trying to juke at the moment. If I need to, I have something. It's weird. I'm trying to get my Feral right now. I got it late, but that's okay. And he goes down. And I will go over there and emote him once again, Beanslayer. Thank you very much.
Waiting a second. Wait, do you have an air conditioner in your window, or does it just work? It just works. Huh, works.